Oh, hi, Mark. Long time no see, except this time not actually. Um, so I wasn't gonna do another video, but I tell you what, I watched like 5 movies yesterday, and so I kind of figured, if I didn't do a video, I mean, it's kind of a waste, right? Um, but no, actually, I'm doing the video because there was a movie in there that I really wanted to talk about, and that movie is Versus. The specific cut that I watched was Ultimate Versus, so it was like the director's cut sort of thing. And I wanted to talk about it just because of how much fun it is. I had seen the movie one time before, and I don't remember it being as incredible as it was. I mean, I was sitting here alone by myself, laughing my ass off, having a great time, which isn't usually my experience with rewatches of especially like action horror sort of things. And that's what this is. It's an action horror film, kind of about, well, the story's not that important, and it's not that prevalent either. You don't really get a whole lot of it. It's more or less these gangsters help a couple of guys get out of prison, and there's something about gate to hell or something like that, and they're in the woods where the gate to hell is, or dimensional portal, or I don't know. Like I said, the story really isn't all that important. But basically, the guys that get out of prison and the gangsters are kind of put at odds because one of the guys sees that they kidnapped this girl, and the girl is a reincarnation of someone who existed a long time ago, and so is one of the guys they busted out of prison. And I think that they're trying to kill the guy, or their boss is trying to kill the guy they busted out of prison because he, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you all the way. I The story is not that great in this film, and it doesn't do a very good job of communicating it, in my opinion. Um, it may have also just been that I was blind stinking drunk, and that is true. I was pretty drunk watching this movie. I was celebrating St. Patty's Day a little early because St. Patty's Day's on a Monday this year. Not that I'm Irish, I just like excuses to get drunk. And yeah, so I celebrated last night and had me some Jameson and some Guinness, but um oh, I couldn't have picked a better movie to watch intoxicated. I'm telling you right now, Versus is such a fun fucking time. So, like I said, story, nothing special, but the actors are incredible. Immaculate. It's it's like as close as you could possibly get. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of holding the fucking phone here. But it is as close as you could possibly get to like an anime, like a live action anime. And that is a compliment because it's hilarious. I mean, it's hysterical the way these guys act, the mannerisms, especially the guy with the green suit. I love him. Put him in everything. I want one of him in all my fucking movies. I also watched this movie dubbed, which I think really added to the hilarity. This isn't a serious movie, so I mean, like, don't feel like you're doing the movie a disservice by watching it dubbed. All right, I watch subtitled movies. Okay, I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of dub watching degenerate, who refuses to watch subtitles. Um, Matter of fact, I watched a subtitled movie just beforehand. I watched Dark Water with my fiance. It's a great movie, but we're not here to talk about Dark Water. But yeah, just watch the movie dubbed because it's hilarious. Definitely adds to the experience. Um, Although it at times, like, the dub is better than it has any right to be, but most of the time it's stupid and funny. But yeah, and then the action scenes are so good. I took a look at this guy's career that directed this movie, and it's a tragedy. This guy's career is a tragedy, and not because he doesn't have any other good movies. I've only seen one other film from the guy. Well, technically two, because I guess he has a segment in the anthology movie Nightmare Cinema, and I like Nightmare Cinema, and then I've also seen Midnight Meat Train, which the guy also directed, which is funny because I think this is like one of the few Japanese movies he made. He's a Japanese director, and yeah, mostly he just made like American movies, which I guess those are gonna have more mass appeal anyway, right? Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But the reason the guy's career's a tragedy is not because those are bad movies. I like Midnight Meat Train, and I also liked Nightmare Cinema a little bit, but he also did like Downrange. He did another Japanese action movie that I know nothing about, and I feel like he did one more American horror film. I don't remember what it was though, but I I feel like he could have done so much more. You know, when you watch this movie, it's so aggressively original with the way that it's shot. It comes off as like frantic and crazy as like a Sam Raimi movie, which is a definite compliment. I really loved the way this movie is shot and the way the action sequences are handled. I mean, they're crazy and over the top and stupid, but they are so much fun and they are so gory, and the choreography actually isn't like the worst thing in the world. I think that's the right word, right? Choreography for the fight sequences. It all looks really cool and really badass and really funny at a lot of times. All the gunfight sequences were fun. They were even more fun when that guy with the green suit was in them, because he just had all these crazy mannerisms that, like, that dude, he made parts of the movie. I will say that I partially checked out once his character wasn't on screen as often, because he was on screen pretty constantly for the first quite a while of this movie. He was on screen a lot. And I will say when he stopped showing up as much, I kind of stopped. I mean, I didn't stop liking the movie. My appreciation for it went down because he was just such an entertaining presence on screen that, you know, it kind of bummed me out a little bit that he wasn't in there as much. But, yeah, guys, I would seriously recommend Versus by a lot. I watched Ultimate Versus. I'm sure regular Versus is fine, but the Ultimate Versus says that it's kind of a more complete movie. I don't know what that means. Because like I said, the story not super strong in this. So more complete. I mean, you give us 2 extra seconds of story. Did you add that ending in? The ending did feel kind of tacked on. I won't spoil what the ending is because so far I've done this pretty spoiler free, and I'll just keep it that way. I feel like this is a kind of a hidden gem sort of movie. So it's not super likely that you would have seen it. But the ending felt kind of tacked on and also kind of stupid. I wasn't a fan of like the very end of the movie. I don't know if that's just an Ultimate Versus thing or if that's in the original cut of Versus, but is there anything else? I don't know, guys. I guess that's about all. I suppose my rating, I would give this movie like an 8.5. Maybe a bit of a higher score than it deserves. Oh, you know what? The music. I will say the music is really cool. It comes off like Devil May Cry. That's, I guess, kind of a recency, not recency bias, but it's probably just because that's what I think of right now because I'm currently playing through the first Devil May Cry game. But it like the over the top action music sounds very Devil May Cry esque, and I'm all freaking about it. But yeah, guys, I would probably give it about an 8.5. Again, probably a little more than it really deserves, because is it like a great film? Is it a piece of cinema? In ways, yeah, actually, it is pretty great, and it's not just like a so bad it's a good thing. It is genuinely well shot and well executed in a lot of ways, but it falters in a couple of ways, and of course the over the top cheesiness is there, and so that's why it feels a little wrong to give it an 8.5. But I'm sticking with it, man. It's just such a fun time. You will have the time of your life. Just pop in Versus, Ultimate Versus, whatever you got to do. Arrow Video put out a beautiful Blu-ray for this movie, and like, I shit you not, like 90% of the movie are like action fight sequences, and they're all awesome and gory and cool, and the music is amazing, and the actors are so good. So yeah, if you're a fan of Japanese cinema or just fun movies in general, Versus is great. I super recommend it. I will see you guys later.